Mitzi came to say hello.
Mitzi!
It's just out of camera view.
Aw.
You want to come here? Want to come here?
Mitzi.
Want to say hi to everybody?
Oh, baby. She's so pretty. Heck no.
She just says, I don't know. I don't know. It might just be us tonight. I meant to share on,
Yeah.
But
Plus,
there's Marcy.
hey, Marcy, the time change definitely affected my sale yesterday. So,
Yeah.
It's...
Well,
And
did
plus,
you know?
there's a lot going on. Like, that once a month sale that Pamela Blanchard's having is going on. So,
well, and apparently it's National Nap Day.
but are people really napping? I mean, if people are,
well, I could take a nap right now. I probably would because the time change. Though for some reason it was easier for me to get up this morning, even though it was an hour earlier than normal.
Yeah.
But that's probably because I slept most of last week.
Yeah. Do you feel like you slept, a week away, or like, do you feel really rested from that? Or,
I think I feel rested from, let's see, Friday night into Saturday. I slept like 14 hours and I was out of, like, my fever had been gone for over a day at that point. So, like, it was real rest. So, after that, I felt much better. But during the week, when I was sleeping basically every 5 minutes, like, I did not feel rested, even though I was sleeping a lot.
Yeah. Marcy says she missed her nap.
Yeah, I had the flu last week, but I survived. Which stinks because, like, it was either flu A or flu B because I had the other flu in December over Christmas.
Did you feel the same way? Like it was definitely a similar flu?
It was very similar. This one wasn't as bad as that one.
It could be that like, don't they say after you get sick, your immunities kind of are bumped up?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe your immunity helped you with.
Well, I should be immune to lots of things because I've been catching every. Somebody just has to mention being sick, and my body's like, I'm missing out.
Give me those germs.
I would to cause problems. Well, and it's just there's a lot more people moving out and about now, and more of them actually coming into the office.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, like, my office is, it's a good distance from my desk to the door, and usually people don't come in close. But still, it's just more people than I've been around for the past 5 years.
Yeah. I always feel like people who work in schools, I mean, any grade age, it seems like that's definitely.
I feel like kindergartners and college kids share the same amount of germs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the college kids are just like, I'll just like go to class in pajamas and feel like crap.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the other places I feel like they're the worst place where I used to always get sick was grocery store and the airport. So,
the airport, the plane, it's just a recycled air nightmare.
Yeah, I always would get sick at the grocery stores. But not anymore.
Malcolm's here now. You want to say hello?
Malcolm, are you going to do the wiggle and squirm?
You do your wiggle and squirm?
No, look it.
He's going to be good.
Oh, he's a sweetie. How's he doing with his new medication?
It seems to be helping. He's still, marking places he shouldn't. But I haven't had to physically pull him off of Mitzi to prevent bloodshed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an improvement.
Yeah.
And he's only been on it for a week or two now. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll just keep improving.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, I had to give my cat dementia medicine.
Yeah.
And we're hoping it helps. He's behaving good. So when I was sick, hey Karen.
Hey Karen.
He was driving me bonkers because I was here and he was excited that I was here, but I wasn't paying enough attention to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do need to talk about a media must tonight because it kept me sane while I was sick.
Okay.
So let me add that one too.
I'm gonna say I saw that Damsel movie on Netflix and it was not that great. It was It was
Who's the lead character?
Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, I see. I don't have my Netflix is paused right now. So
Scott's home.
It's on my list to watch.
Yeah. Don't expect a lot and you'll like it probably.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I know nothing about it. I know I feel like there's a dragon involved.
Yeah.
And royal shenanigans. That's pretty
right.
much.
Yeah.
That's all I gleaned from the trailer I watched.
Yeah, I'll wait until you see it.
Okay.
Get your opinion. We can do a movie review.
All right. We can dissect.
There's
the
not
costumes looked fun.
Not a lot to dissect. That was the thing. It's very
straightforward.
Yeah, very linear plot.
Okay. Hey, sometimes I just want to sit and watch. I don't need to think.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of watching and not needing to think, so I was laying here sick and nothing sounded fun to watch. And my friend was like, "Have you seen Ghosts?" And I said, "No." You'll like it. You should watch it. So my media must this week is Ghosts.
Okay.
It's on CBS, or Paramount Plus if you have it.
I probably won't be able to watch this. I have no way of watching this.
So, well, next time when I come visit you, we can binge watch it.
Okay.
I watched it in 3 days in between falling asleep. Because it's a comedy and she inherits this gorgeous
oh my gosh,
turn of the century mansion.
Let's move in.
But it already has inhabitants. So here, and I won't give it away, something happens and she can see ghosts.
Okay.
Her husband cannot. But he comes to terms with the fact that yes, she's actually seeing ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
And that's her husband. I just wanted you to see some of the woodwork.
Yeah, great,
gorgeous house.
Yeah.
Here's most of the ghosts. She's talking to him. They're all standing behind her husband.
Is one of the ghosts not wearing pants?
Yes, he was like a party boy frat bro. And you do learn why he died without pants on.
Okay.
Yeah. But Hetty, the lady in the fanciest dress, she was the one who built the house, so she and her husband were like robber barons. And and it's so funny. So it's based, there was a British version, but when I started watching it after, I don't find it as funny. Mm-hmm. the way that these characters, like these ones are, I find more endearing than the ghosts in the UK version.
Okay.
But we've got like a Revolutionary War era soldier. We've got a hippie who died by hugging a bear while she was high. I'm not giving anything away. As soon as you meet her, she tells you. Then there's like a jazz singer from the 20s, a Viking from, that era, like an 80s scoutmaster.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I see him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's got an arrow through his neck.
I got it.
So, but there's also flashbacks to all their different time periods. So there's lots of fun things to see. Like here they're throwing a dinner party.
Mm-hmm.
And the ghosts are excited because like the closest they can get to enjoying food is the smell.
Okay.
So they were very excited to be. Only certain people were invited to the dinner party because it's very hard for the main character to focus on living people talking when all the dead people are also talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious. It's just fun. There is no like overarching themes. There's some fun resolution to like people's problems and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I mean, all the ghosts, and it's funny because they came up with this term, a long time ago. There's also a Native American ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And when a ghost goes up, they call it getting sucked off.
What? Oh my God.
What? When that term was coined, it didn't mean what we think it means.
Oh.
But now they of course every time they say it, they find it's funny. And then so I don't want to give anything away because some of the little plot points are so cute. And I'm wholly invested in these ghost stories now. I'm like, okay, I want them all to find resolution.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could watch it.
Yeah. If I can figure out a way for us to watch it together, I will. I'll figure it out.
Well, I want to drive around after Sky's wedding, so it's a good probability I'm gonna come see you for a while in July.
Okay.
I don't know when though.
I'll be here.
I have not planned it. It's just like it's kind of just all up in here. The intent,
I'm not going anywhere.
The intent is there.
One day when my fever lowered, I sat down and did a thorough like budget overhaul.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Vacations for a few more years.
Yeah.
But I have a plan. There is a plan. So, let's see what else. I can check. Oh, so it's feeling like spring here, except for it snowed here yesterday.
Oh,
you should see my magnolia tree. It is almost like completely. Malcolm, what are you doing?
Is he being naughty? Hi, Maria.
Yes, he is. What? Come here. Just don't pee on me, please. Thank you. We already have that once on YouTube. Hey, Maria. So last year, my magnolia started to turn pink. Like all the bloods were starting to open, and I was so excited. Then we had a deep freeze for like a week. Mm-hmm. They all died.
Mm-hmm.
And like because I was sick, like I didn't even look out my front door. And then when I went to get something, when my friend delivered soup and cheese, so I had something to eat. Mm-hmm. I looked out and I could see all these flowers starting to bloom on the magnolia, and I was like, what is going on? Spring is here. And then we had snow yesterday. But today's like the only day it's going to be cold, and then it's going to be in the 60s and 70s again. So I feel like most of them will survive.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty.
Yeah.
The first year I was here, like they didn't bloom at all. Like there were a couple random blooms, but that was it.
Yeah.
So Maggie is a splendor, and my forsythia is going crazy. Have someone told me that you can take forsythia blossoms and like make a cordial from them, and it's really
That sounds
tasty.
complicated.
I know, but I have a huge forsythia, and it's got lots of blooms, so I might try it.
Yeah.
A la like like elderflower. You just take the
Mhm.
elderflowers, similar kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm
This
only
is definitely the kind of thing I should watch YouTubes on so that it doesn't sound intimidating. And
Mhm.
then because sometimes it just takes a visual of me to see the process, and then it doesn't seem so daunting or so
Yeah.
intimidating for me to try.
I imagine if it's like the elderflower cordial, you just like you rinse them, you soak them, and then you like put it in like a water sugar combination and boil it, and then strain it all off, and then you have a floral flavored thing that you can use in cocktails,
Mm-hmm.
or you can mix with like sparkling water.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm planning on Googling it after we're done
Yeah.
because
The first project I want to do that involves like recipes or scents of any kind is I want to try to make some scented soy candles. But I need to watch other people do it. So I have literally have no knowledge of anything. I need to watch other people and then
what
experience.
what kind of scent do you like?
I mean, for me, I would probably pick something herby. So I'm thinking like rosemary with something,
Mm-hmm.
lavender with something. Other than that, I like rose. So, I don't know if that's something where I have to source everything off of like Amazon, which is not my favorite thing to do. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where to start. I need to do some research.
Yeah. It's candle making is not terribly hard. It's just the right ratio of fragrance, really.
Right. That and probably like the right tools that you're melting stuff on so you're not ruining anything. But the main thing is the scent part. Like, where am I sourcing the scents? Am
Mm.
I comfortable with that? That sort of thing,
Oh yeah, Jennifer. She wants to make candles too.
She does.
She wants to go to a bougie candle making place and learn that way.
Oh,
I'm telling you, there are a lot of YouTube videos. And
I
I have
think
friends who have made candles before, so
right. But a lot of people don't care about where they're getting their stuff. They're just like, oh, I just ordered everything off of Amazon, and I just want to look into other avenues first.
If you want like good herbs and like oils, I want to say like Mountain Rose Herb Company is sticking into my brain for some reason.
Okay, is that something? Let me just type. You said Mountain.
I think it's Mountain Rose.
Rose herbs. Okay. Okay, I see a website.
Yeah, they're all organic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do stuff by the bulk, so.
Okay, I'll look into that. Thank you.
Yeah. It's like I know enough people who've done these things.
Yeah.
Like, just pick my brain. I can probably either ask someone or dig into the cobwebs of my brain and pull something out. Mm-hmm. But speaking of spring, I saw somebody had shared this table. They did it specifically for Leap Day. Mm-hmm. But I thought it was just a perfect start to spring tablescape. And they focused on their Heisey collectors. So mainly they used Heisey Hawthorn, which is that amethyst color, and Heisey Moonglow, which is that light green. And I couldn't find out if Heisey Moonglow, Moon Gleam, not Moonglow,
Oh.
Some sources said moon gleam is uranium and some aren't. So it might depend on the time period and the piece
Mm-hmm.
if it's going to glow. But look at these glasses. I've seen watermelon glasses, which is the pink
Mm-hmm.
bowl with like the green stem. But these are a purple optic
Oh, wow.
with a green stem, which is what led to this entire tablescape.
Yeah. Is that just a reflection or is that knife purple?
No, it looks like an oil slick.
Okay.
So those are modern silverware that are treated to look like that. And I thought it was so great
Mm-hmm.
to mix with these two colors. Plus
Yeah.
the added, silver charges. This whole table was up my alley.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, now I really want those glasses. But
yeah, that's a pretty combination. The purple with that like light green, celery green is beautiful.
Very pretty. And apparently moon gleam was one of Heise's first attempts at like a more pastel color, because before this, other colors were more saturated. That was just a random fact I learned while I was looking up these glasses. I was like, are these glasses purple or is it just reflecting?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Hawthorne and moon gleam sounds like it should be like a hippie commune. Don't you think?
Right. Like, yeah, the hippie commune is over there right at the corner of Hawthorne and
moon gleam. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'd live there. Why not?
Yeah.
So, what else was? So, I did want to do an inspiring interior. I think she would be an interesting person to do a history highlight on, because as I was looking up pictures of her home, I was finding out more about her. I was like, she is an interesting lady. So if y'all are interested in a history highlight on Miss Iris Apfel,
she's definitely the queen of a great bracelet stack.
let me know. But I thought in her honor, since she just passed, we would look at some gorgeous pictures of a lovely lady who enjoys maximalism, not just in her home, but in her wardrobe as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love, like, you'll see she's just got quirky pieces mixed in everywhere that I adore. So
I'm loving everything I'm seeing just in this one room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it gets better. Oh yeah, so those are thigh-high boots. She said she was the first woman in New York City to wear boots. I was like, I'm not gonna argue with her. And do you remember that one design site I showed that said more is more and less is a bore?
Yes.
She actually coined that phrase.
I believe it. I believe it.
So in this, you see like that paneling that's on her wall that came out of some 18th century French.
Yeah.
So she likes the painted wood, which after seeing this has me thinking about painted wood pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look at some other images.
Wow, she's got a Santa's doll.
I know. And I love how like she's got all these interior design books. She's just stacking them. She's just using them.
Yeah.
As part of her decor. And I love that like burnt orange chair. I think it's glorious. And all of these images came from our Architectural Digest. There were a couple articles on her. So if you want to read more about her apartment, I will put the link in the chat. Of course, you can only read so many of their articles without having to pay. So that way you can
there used to be a good Netflix special on her. I remember. I mean, I watched it several years ago, but I wonder. Yeah. I'm sure they probably, even if they had dropped it, I'm sure they
put it back.
I'm sure it's back.
I wonder if that came out because there was a time when she did the rounds on like Netflix's reality
Oh,
competitions where she was a judge. I
okay.
just remember her being on Nailed It as a
Mhm.
judge. And she was so funny. like, fun lady. But look at
Everyone-
I don't have anything to say about these really. I just enjoyed looking at them. So
Yes. The I'm guessing what they're supposed to be is maybe ginkgo leaf giant stems. Look at those.
those are great. I love this little vignette in general. It's just like she took the red and gold from that painting
Mhm.
and like brought in stuff from all different like there's chinoiserie there. There's she has a lot of monkey statues throughout her apartment. And that's
That was very popular in the 80s and 90s.
I thought it was fun. But
Yeah.
I just like that. But wait, so speaking of her bracelet stack, she stored a lot of her Bakelite jewelry on a hand carved French. Oh, wait, hold that thought. I thought it was next, but it's not.
Oh,
I,
that settee has your name written all over it.
I was like, I want a daybed.
Yeah, or daybed.
Yeah,
That's what I was looking at. That
look at all
daybed.
those pillows.
It belongs right under. You need to replace what you're sitting on right now with that.
I can do that. I mean, this chaise is wearing, showing its age. So someday, possibly. But she has all that gorgeous Bakelite jewelry, so she stores it in this carved French dog.
Yeah, I
Look, he's wearing a necklace, and the thing that looks like his hat is a bracelet.
yes.
See,
I love that idea. I have a bracelet on the head of one of my boudoir doll heads. I bought a bracelet from Katie Vintage and Vinyl, and I just sat it right on her head. I love it.
it's perfect. See, I love quirk and whimsy mixed in with all these, because if you like any number, most people would look at this furniture and say, "Oh, that's too stuffy for me," or "That's too whatever."
Mhm.
But I love that dog. I don't know, Jennifer. I see. I didn't read up on her. I don't know if she had kids or a family.
I don't know either. Maria wants the dog too.
hmm If you had that dog, what would you store in it?
If I did, or Maria.
Well, either one, both of you.
Kathy Wiseman says she had no kids.
Okay, I didn't think so.
What would I store in
I
that?
would use that as my ephemera bowl and change it through the seasons.
Mhm. That's a good option.
So cute.
Yeah, right now I've got my steel cut shoe buckles in a tray, so I could transfer that little collection there. That would work really well.
Why not? Floyd. That's a good dog name.
Oh,
All right. And then, of course, I couldn't without showing her amazing couture clothing collection.
mhm.
And you can see a number of boots in this picture. She loved her boots.
Mhm.
But I just love this hallway. I love those skinny bookshelves, the green chinoiserie. It's like, oh,
Yeah, a very thin profile bookcases. Those are harder to find. You really have to find antique ones because they don't really make that size anymore.
no. But I think they would be handy. And
Oh,
not just for
yeah.
books necessarily.
Right. Exactly. You could put it on any area where you need walking space, but you still want to put a little piece of furniture in there too.
I know. Well, I would love one to go like in that little space, the door that goes upstairs, like put it behind where the door opens so that I could have like store my
Yeah.
like cleaning stuff there and Maybe I'll just have to build one.
Me too, Jennifer. Now, I did she have did they have an estate sale for her? Because we all need to fly to New York if that hasn't.
Kathy says she thinks they already auctioned off stuff in her New York condo.
Dang it.
I wonder if she like started to downsize because these images are from I think 2011.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's been some time.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
That's what I brought for tonight.
I love it.
I'm sure there are more pictures online. This was like it was something that just struck me and I was like, oh, there's gotta be some pictures. But I could have put a lot more pictures.
Yeah.
I figured if you all want to go down there.
Since you shared Iris Apfel and she was such an iconic like fashion person, I didn't think of a favorite thing, but today I just picked up this really cute jacket. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna put it on for you.
Okay.
It's black. It's not like amazing, like a pattern or something, but it fits really good. So I want to share it. I'm gonna do that.
Well, exactly. Here's Jennifer says she loves how her home was. There was a reel that I shared and I was like, why would you like want to live like in a blank canvas? Like that's, I want to be surrounded by things that make me happy or things that remind me of happy things.
Yeah.
So that's why my house looks the way it does. Because why not?
Yeah.
Do you want to go and grab it?
Let me go grab it.
I can start showing them my new book. I shared pictures of it on Instagram. But if you all haven't seen it, it's so pretty. It's like every time I tried to read it while I was sick, but I just looked at the pictures. My eyes didn't want to focus on the words. But this is new from Princeton Press, and it's a history of color charts by Anne Verichon. It's so pretty. It's a thick lady. But not only is it pretty. Okay, let me find a good picture to share. But it starts way back in the beginning, like the first calorie chart people invented. This is called the Garden of Health. What do you think that's denoting colors of? I'm asking you, chatters. But the paper is thick and it feels so nice. It's such a pretty book.
Oh,
color chart book. Well, so it's not. So these are colors of urine, and what humors are off, and what you need to fix. Based on the color. So that was the first color chart. But then I'm getting into like dyers and stuff like that. So here, let me find. Oh, look, this is for makeup. It's cosmetics. You know, they had to do what they had to do. But look.
Oh, look at that.
It's so like I want these originals.
Yeah, that would be so great just to frame and put up on the wall.
Yeah. And let's turn it off. And here's and a lot of these are in French. But let me see. Like here is bringing color to the masses. But like look, it was wool for hats. But they had them in the shape of hats.
Oh, I did get a hat too. I got a hat at an estate sale last week.
Oh. Oh, and this is where I'm up to. This is where they're dyeing first. Different colors. Oh, it's such a pretty book.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Yeah. And look how big it is.
It's so big. And the paper, you know how sometimes like paper is just so flimsy and you're like, ugh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
This is a very nice weight of paper. So there's one of my new favorite things.
Love it. Are you ready? Are you ready to see?
Ready.
So I didn't have I need to get like a V-neck. So it's, hold on a minute. Hold on. Let's see if you can see me. You can't. Hold on a second.
I can see you.
Hold on a second.
Oh.
Isn't that cute? Like I need to get like a low tank top or something, but the sleeves go to my.
You're a little risque right now.
Yeah, well, that's what I liked about it. Like I want it. I like the one button. Like I totally like it like this. And I like the fact that the sleeve.
You could get one of those like lace bodysuits.
Exactly. I want like a low lace top to go under it.
Mm-hmm.
But what's so great is it's got like it's vintage. It's got like a really cute like little tuxedo cut.
Yeah, it's very like
that.
Like 80s.
Yeah, but the sleeves, you don't understand. A vintage jacket with sleeves that go down to my wrist, that's really rare because I've got super long arms.
Yeah.
It like never happens. So super excited about this jacket.
Does it have shoulder pads?
No.
Okay, good.
No, it doesn't.
It didn't look like it did, but
hold on, look.
Fancy lady.
Look what I just got.
Actually, I will send you a website that you should look at for the top to wear under. And sometimes they have really good sales.
Yeah, I kind of like have like this. I can envision of like a lace, but like super plunged front. You know what I mean?
Thistle Inspire.
Thistle
is the name.
Inspire. Okay.
But I will send you the link when we're done.
Yeah.
Because super pretty stuff.
Yeah.
And they have like sizes for everybody, which I appreciate.
Yeah. I didn't put in my fake hair today, so my hair is just fuzzy mess.
Ah. It looks great.
I don't know.
And I was gifted possibly my glowiest piece of glowy glass.
Ooh.
Ever. And like y'all know how bright Fenton custard glows, right? My friend found this on Facebook Marketplace. Gasoline glass. It's
my God!
Look, let me just show you the lid. Because I'm not a hen on nest person. I like the really tiny ones. And I have a cat on nest. But now, do you remember the salt cellar I was in love with that has the napkin ring? And the little shaker? But it's the bird with berry.
Oh, okay.
That's what's on the top. It's a bird with berry salt cellar that's on top of the napkin ring with a little pepper shaker.
I have never seen a bird with berry on the nest, but now I want one. Thank you so much, Angela.
You can thank Robert. So
now I want it.
Look at that. There, it does come in different colors. This is Vaseline.
Instantly in love with it. I love the design of it. I would love it in any color.
And I like that it's not like a woven look.
Mm-hmm.
On the base, and you can tell it's old. It's got the bubbles and everything. Wait, are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's my face, my entire face.
I
Like,
love it. I love it. I would love that design in a brown amber glass.
oh,
That's what I
they
would love.
might have it. Now the ones I was like, I'm pretty sure it's made by Westmoreland. Yes. Um, yeah, he gave me the bird. He didn't flip it to me.
Yeah, we all want this kind of bird.
So so I put it in. I made space for it in my glowy cabinet. I took things out and took it to the shop to make room for it. I'm sticking to corralling the uranium in the glowy cabinets, and yeah, I put it in there, and it's next to a Fenton custard, and the Fenton custard just looks dim
Oh my gosh.
compared to it.
Wow.
Like bonkers. I'll share a picture of it on Instagram here soon, but that is my new favorite glowy piece. And I'm pretty sure it's older, but as far as I could find, it's Westmoreland. But
Oh, look, I see them. I see them. I found an orange slag glass.
oh yeah, there's some with cadmium.
Oh, there's a brown one. Oh,
How
I
much
found one, but it's different. I'm thinking maybe the nest that it's on is the incorrect nest. I don't know.
Well, other companies might have made them too with a different bottom to differentiate.
Oh.
So, because you know how glass companies were with molds, like
Yeah.
people would take them, but then alter them slightly.
Mm-hmm.
So there could be birds with berries that have like a more like basket-y
Mm-hmm.
looking nest.
Okay. Well, I mean, I thought I would never find one, but it looks like there are some options if I,
You can look.
yeah.
Well, and now that you know, like you might see like
Yeah.
sometimes you see whole tables of those hen on nests, and occasionally a knot chicken will be tossed in there.
Yeah. I've never seen this one. I mean, I have the hand holding the bird on Nest. I think it's by Westmoreland.
Mm.
Where
Well,
it's like
you remember
it's like a hand holding like a little bird.
Oh, I like that.
It's really cute. I like it. I'm keeping it. But I've never seen the bird with berry. I like it.
When I couldn't remember, like when we went to the glass museum, because they had that whole display of things on nests, and I was like, I can't remember if one was in there. I don't remember seeing one.
I don't either. That place was overwhelming though, because there was a lot of glass.
I need to go back.
Yeah.
And look again.
Yeah.
To find more things I want.
Yes. You know, instead of, because like I remember walking around trying to film. We need to go again with the intention of not filming and just like taking pictures of things we want.
Yes.
Like a different kind of a field trip.
Mm-hmm. I'm down. Absolutely. Let's see. That's all my favorite things. I'm trying to think. What is coming up? Oh, St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
Yes.
My mantle is still red and crystal. And it's gonna stay that for a while.
Yeah, I just put up a couple postcards in the den. That's about as St. Patrick's as I'm getting.
I happened upon a number of St. Patrick's Day postcards in my books that I should take to the shop.
Yes, you should. Right now, like tomorrow.
Yeah. I might do that.
Yeah.
But now I have to find where I put them.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Too much stuff. Oh, speaking of, so I was stuck here on my couch and my friend sends me a link to an auction that was closing on Friday.
Oh.
Nearby. And I had nothing to do but lay here.
Mm-hmm.
And I had just, done my whole budget thing. I was like, listen, but I had gotten my federal tax refund and that went all to not fun things. But my state refund came Thursday night. So I was like, listen, some of this money is going for fun. So I set myself a budget and I got on the auction and started bidding on things.
I want to know what you were bidding on.
So I've been trying to find, because I'm going to do mismatched vintage and antique chairs around my dining table. Because right now they're mainly IKEA chairs. And they had a bunch of chairs. And so for $14, I got like a 2-person Chippendale chair. It needs reupholstered and restuffed. It's really cute. Plus a standalone one. And then for $10, I got 2 Italian balloon chairs.
What?
With the weaving.
The cane.
The caning, yes, that's the word. The cane in the back and on the seat with two arms. And they're in great condition. $5 a piece.
That's amazing.
I couldn't not bid on that.
Yeah. I know.
And then I got a box full of frames that I can use for my felting. And I'll have to go grab one thing that was in there because I'm going to try and sell it because somebody needs to love this and keep it as is.
Okay.
But you'll understand when I show you.
Okay.
And then I got this cool like secretary for $20. It's 3 drawers, and then it has like the slant that opens, and then there's all the little cubbies. Like it needs some work, but this is a piece of furniture that's like prime for like. I was gonna like refinish it in the wood, but the wood's not anything spectacular. But having seen Iris Apfel's apartment, I might do some fun painting.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I got. You know me and my cutlery and other accoutrement for. I will just take you over to it.
Okay, let's go.
This was the main reason I bid on other stuff because I was like, if I win this, I need to make the trip worth my while. And I think I ended up paying $30 for it. It's a reproduction. It's not old. But it's this style silverware chest.
I love it. I call that Chippendale. I don't know what you call it, but I call that Chippendale style.
They call it Queen Anne.
Well, it's got Queen Anne legs, but I call that front Chippendale style.
So I already started putting my stuff in it. So in the top, we've got all the random. We got all my name holders and
that's fantastic.
Rests.
I love it.
I haven't put the actual silverware in yet. But the bottom drawers, all napkin rings and other things like that. So, but there is a little boo-boo on the top that it could be easily like sanded down and refinished. But what I'm going to do is, my lovely plates that got broken?
Oh, are you going to do a mosaic?
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's the plan anyway.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, whenever you find a really wonderful piece of furniture that doesn't have the best top, you can always try to have a piece of marble cut to go on top of it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Randy?
Yeah, Randy. I mean for $30 and it's got like the anti-tarnish cloth inside. So because I have both my silver set and my gold set like in the boxes that they came in, and those things are so clunky to try and store. And then when I try to get them out, it's just so what I've been doing is just like keeping like 2 sets of each for when I feel fancy.
Yeah.
But if I have them right there, I can use them more often.
Totally.
But let me run and get that thing from the frame lot to show
Okay.
you.
Sounds good. If I had something here to show you guys, do I have anything? I don't know if I've got anything. It seems like I'm always picking up stuff, but then I forget. I shop now so often, I forget what I buy. That's terrible to say.
All right. So here it was framed in New York, and I'm going to try and not give it away. So on half, we have this cool antique photograph of a newlywed couple. Maybe I should make myself bigger.
Yeah.
And then the other half, I have a silver tea service, Marcy, is part of her dress.
Wow. It's opalescent?
Yeah, well, it's like sequins. Like a very fancy sequin.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure it's from, yeah, it's like the little panel right here.
Oh,
the
wow.
drop front.
Wow.
And it has a sticky note on it that says it was Anna Gross and Max Sperling, married November 26, 1916.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Somebody needs to love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love his top hat. Oh, and you should see like the detail on her gloves. And
that would be perfect in like the studio or seamstress room of someone who makes things for weddings or makes costume. Like that'd be like the perfect piece to put on a wall, you know?
Yeah. It's lovely. So hopefully I can find a home for it where it will be appreciated for another 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was probably framed up like in the 70s.
It's framed really lovely. So.
Yeah, it's framed real nice. So that was an unexpected find that I was happy about. Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm gonna have a sale with Helen, so maybe I'll bring it to that sale. It wouldn't be too hard to ship.
Mm-hmm.
Doing easily ship things.
Mm-hmm.
Because my back is still not up to standing and doing glassware.
Oh, yeah.
Glassware heavy. Glassware now goes in the case.
Yeah.
Oh, you too, Karen.
Bye, Karen. She's probably off to Jason, Mother Tucker's.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to be a mod.
Well, let's see.
Hey, Christy.
Christy, hi. How are you having another sale Sunday?
Yes, I'm having another sale on Sunday. It's going to be my French-inspired sale, so it should be fun.
I might have to watch the replay.
Yeah, it's not like it's stuff. So I mean, you know, people can buy things. So that's why I'm saying it's like French in spirit and inspiration. You know.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for coming. I'm glad you found us again after our little hiatus, which was necessary on my end as well as on Heather's. So I hope you have a fantastic week.
Yeah.
If you have snow coming your way this week, I hope it melts fast.
When is your sale with Helen this week or no?
No, it's the 24th. So 2 weekends from now.
Okay.
Yeah. Sunday the 24th.
Tammy.
Oh, hey, Tammy. You can watch it. Very low key. Didn't miss anything too exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, just us being, you know, so entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, have a fantastic week.
Yes, guys.
And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Mother's
Love you.
channel. Bye, everybody.
Bye.